Good morning. Today we will see some examples on basic programming on CNC lathe machine. So the part program is a sequence of instructions which describe the work which has to be done on a part in the form required by a computer under the control of numerical control computer program. So it is the task of preparing a program sheet from a drawing sheet. All data is fed into the numerical control system using a standardized format. Programming is where all the machining data are compiled and where the data are translated into a language which can be understood by the control system of the machine tool. The machining data is as follows: machining sequence, classification of process, tool startup point, cutting depth, tool path, etc. Second, cutting conditions, spindle speed, feed rate, coolant, etc. And C, that is third, selection of cutting tools. While preparing a part program, need to perform the following steps. First step is determine the startup procedure, which includes the extraction of dimensional data from the part drawings and data regarding surface quality requirements on the machine component. B. Select the tool and determine the tool offset. C. Set up the zero position of the workpiece. D. Select the speed and rotation of the spindle, whether it is clockwise or anti-clockwise. E. Set up the tool motions according to the profile required. F. Return the cutting tool to the reference point after completion of the work. And G, that is end of the program by stopping the spindle and the coolant. The part programming contains the list of coordinate values along the x, y and z directions of the entire tool path to finish the component. The program should also contain information such as feed and speed. Each of the necessary instructions for a particular operation given in the part program is known as an NC word. A group of such NC words constitutes a complete NC instructions known as a block. The commonly used words are N, that is for the sequence, G, that is for the preparatory functions, F for the feed, S for the spindle speed, T for the tool number, and M for miscellaneous operations. The same that is explained in the next slides. So commonly used word addresses. Encode. Encode means it is a sequence number used to identify each block with an NC program and provides a means by which NC commands may be rapidly located. So it is a program line number. So it is a good practice to increment each block number by 5 to 10 to allow additional blocks to be inserted if future changes are required. So you will see in a program the sequence number is N05, then next block will be N10, then the next block will be N15. That is, so it is incremented by 5 to 10 to allow additional block if required to be inserted. Then G code. It is a preparatory word used as a communication device to prepare the MCU. The G code indicates that a given control function such as G01, that is linear interpolation, is to be requested. Then X, Y and Z codes, that is coordinates. These give the coordinate positions of the tool where the tool has to be moved, that will be indicated by X, Y and Z coordinates. Then F code, that is feed rate. The F code specifies the feed in the machining operation. S code, that is spindle speed. The S code specifies the cutting speed of the machining process. T code, that is tool selection, whether it is a tool number 1, tool number 2, etc. The T code specifies which tool is to be used in a specific operation. M code, that is miscellaneous function. The M code is used to designate a particular mode of operation for an NC machine tool. IJK codes. So they specify the center of arc coordinates from starting. So a particular block, it is represented in this slide. So N30 G2 X plus 1.4, Y plus 1.4, Z plus 1.4, I 2.0, J 2.0, K 2.0, F5, S4, T4, M2. Meaning of that block is N3 means it is a sequence number, that is a third block. G2 means it is a preparatory function, that is G02 means it is a linear interpolation, or G02 that is circular interpolation, not linear interpolation. It is a circular interpolation. The tool will move in an arc in a clockwise direction. X 1.4, Y 1.4, Z 1.4, these are the coordinates, that is the destination where you have to reach, that is called the destination coordinates, X, Y, Z, that is given. I, J, K. So I 2.0, J 2.0, K 2.0, that is the distance to center of circle that you have to mention in a program for cutting the arc. Then F5 means it is a feed rate. S4 means it is a spindle speed. T4, that is a tool number, that is tool number 4 that is required. And M2, that is a miscellaneous functions. So these are the G codes. So G00, it is a rapid traverse. G01, that is a linear interpolation. G02, circular interpolation clockwise. G03, that is circular interpolation anti-clockwise. G04, dwell. Then G17, 18 and 19, that is plane selection. Then G20 or G70, it is for the inch units. G21 or G71, it is metric units. Then G40, 41, 42, that is a compensation, cutter compensation. Then G90, last one, that is G90, that is absolute dimensions, and G91, that is incremental dimensions. Then M codes, that is miscellaneous functions. M or miscellaneous codes are used to either turn on or off different functions which control certain machine tool operations. So for example, G00 program stop, M00 program stop, M02 end of program, M03 spindle start, that is clockwise direction, M04 spindle start reverse, that is anti-clockwise direction, M05 spindle stop, M06 for tool change, M08 that is coolant on, M09 that is coolant off. Then M30, that is program stop and reset to start, that is the last block in a program. M30, that is stop the program and reset to start the program. So we will see some examples on a CNC lathe programming. So prepare a CNC part program to machine from workpiece of raw material of 63 mm. So raw material diameter is given for the raw material, that is 63 mm, and total length of the raw material, it is 130. Then you have to indicate some positions. So you have to mention the tool change position, that is TCP. So you can see at the right hand side there is a TCP, that is tool change position, and the coordinates of that position, that is X100, Z50. If that tool change position, if it is not given in a problem, then you have to assume that. Okay, so you can see the Z coordinates. So you have to first select the reference point at the center of the tool. You can see the 00, that is the reference point that is set on a workpiece. Then from reference point, you have to draw the Z coordinates and the X coordinate. So above the reference point, it is X, it is plus. Below the reference point, it is X, it is minus. On the right hand side of the reference point, z is plus, and on a left hand side of the reference point, z is minus. So every time when you have to move the tool from the reference point, you have to mention the coordinates, whether it is plus or minus. That depends upon where you are moving the tool for machining operation. Now first of all, you have to write down operational sequence. So operation number 1, that is a turning operation. The tool description, it is a single point tool is required. To tool number, it is T01. And spindle speed, if it is not given in a problem, then you have to assume that. So we have assumed 1200 rpm, that is a spindle speed for turning operation, and feed rate for that turning operation, it is 120 mm per minute. Second operation, after finishing the job, you have to cut the machine component from the bar stock. So for that, parting operation that is necessary to cut the finished component from the bar stock. That is the last operation, that is a parting of operation. So parting tool is required. Tool number is T02, and spindle speed, that is assumed 1200 rpm, and feed rate, it is assumed 120 mm per minute. Now we will see the program. So first block is percentage mpf 123. So 123, it is a program number, and percentage mpf means it is a main program file. So you have to give the first block like that. Then second block, so it is n05, G00, G90, G71, G18, G94, then the coordinates X100, Z50. So these are the coordinates of tool change point that is given. So initially the tool is at this point, T01, S1200, M06. So spindle speed, that is selected for the first tool number 1, that is for turning operation. And in this block, you have to mention the G90. G90 means, so it is G00. So G00 means it is a rapid travel of the tool. Then G90 means it is a absolute dimensions. So all the coordinates are with respect to origin. G71 means it is a metric programming. All dimensions are in mm. G18, that is XZ plane, it is selected for machining operation. G94, it is a feed rate in mm per minute. Then X and Z coordinates are given. X100, Z50 means it is a tool change position. Initially the tool, it is at this position, that is tool change position. T01 means it is a tool number 1, it is selected, and for that spindle speed, that is S1200, it is given, and M06, it is for the tool change. So that is regarding the first block. Second block, that is N10 G00 X65 Z2. So X65 Z2 means, you can see in a diagram, X65 Z2, the tool, it is moved from tool change position to this position, X65 and Z2. It is moved. It means that the tool is 2 mm above the workpiece, that is X65, because the diameter of workpiece is 63, raw material diameter. So it is 2 mm above and 2 mm away from the workpiece, that is Z2. Then the next block, that is N15 G00 Z0 M13 means the tool is moved to Z0. You have to move the tool at left hand side for facing operation. So first operation in a turning, for turning, it is a facing operation. So move the tool to Z0. And M13 means it is a spindle, it is moved in a clockwise, spindle, it is rotated in a clockwise, as well as the coolant, it is on. So for that, here for N15 block, the M13 it is given. Then N20 means it is a G01 X minus 2 F120. F120 means the feed rate, because for this block the machining operation it is carried out. So for that G01 it is given. So where G00 it is only, there will be no any machining operation, the tool that will move rapidly from one point to another point, and whether and where the G01 it is mentioned means the machining operation it is carried out at controlled feed rate. So G01 N20 G01 X minus 2 F120 X minus 2. So the tool that will move below the reference point in along the X axis means the complete facing operation that will be carried out. So the tool traveled for facing operation 2 mm below the reference point 00. So facing operation that will be completed. So next will be after facing operation, next will be N25 G00 X60 Z2. So G00 means it is a rapid travel of the tool, no any machining operation it is carried out, only you have to move the tool from one point to another point. Where you have to reach, it is X60Z2. So X60Z2 means the take back tool to X60 and Z2 for making diameter 60. Then next block is N30 G01 Z minus 130 F120. So you can see in a program N30 G01 Z minus 130 F120 means take the cut for making whole diameter of diameter 60 for the total length of 130. So you can see the length that is given, that is 130. So you have to add that, that is 100 plus 30 means 130. So for that Z minus 130 it is given. So make the whole diameter of the work, it is diameter 60. Then after that, after making diameter 60, you have to make the diameter 40 for that particular portion, and last one, that is diameter 20 for 55 mm length. According to that, you have to make the program. Then next block is N35 G00 Z2. So when you move the tool in a previous block N30 G01 Z minus 130 F120, so it will make the diameter of 60. Now you have to move the tool to, so next block is N35 G00 Z2 means take back tool to X60 Z2 for machining next diameter of 40 mm. So take back tool to the X60 Z2. So it is little bit below the point X65 Z2. Now next block is N40 G01, block number 40, N40 G01 X40 Z minus 100 F120. So X40, so you have to make the diameter 40. So you can see here F120 diameter 40 is machine. After reading this block, the diameter 40 it is machine. Then next block is N45 G00 Z2. So take back tool to X40 Z2 for machining next diameter of 20 mm. Then N50 G01 X20 Z minus 55 F120. So diameter 20 is finished now. So it is up to minus 55. You have to make the diameter 20 mm. You can see in the diagram. Then next block is N55 G00 X100 Z50 T02 S1200 M02. Now the machining operation it is finished. So after completing all this operation, you have to make the parting of operation. So you have to move to the tool change position. So tool change position coordinates are x100 z50. So n55 g00 x100 z50 t02, that is tool number 2. Spindle speed that is given for t02, it is 1200 m06, it is for the tool change. Now from that tool change position, next block is n60 g00 x62 z minus 130 m13. So you have to move the tool to the x62. So after making diameter 60, so you have to move the tool 2 mm above diameter 60 and z minus 130 for parting of operation. Next block is N65 T G01 X minus 2 F120. Move the tool along the X direction, in a downward direction. So the parting of operation that will be completed. Then N70 G00 X100 Z50. Go to the tool change position. And N75 M30 means it is a stop and finish the program, or program stop and reset to start. So this is regarding the CNC part program. So this is a first example. Now we will move on. So this procedure, it is given in these 2 slides. So you can see the procedure for every block that is given here and here. For the example number 1, the procedure it is given. Now the next is again very simple block is there, a simple workpiece is there. So diameter and the length it is given. So first block, that is N05, that is the first block. G94, that is feed rate in mm per minute. M06, that is for the tool change. T0101 means it is a tool number. N10 G00 X0 Z0, that is a reference point that is given, that is at the center of the work. M04, that is spindle anti-clockwise direction that will move, and S600 means spindle speed it is given. N15, that is G01 X50 F30. So X50 means, so you can see now we are machining the diameters from right to left. So this is some modifications that is made in this program. We are going to machine the workpiece from right to left. In a first example, we have seen the machining from left to right. Now we have to make the diameter 50. So move the tool to X50 for machining diameter of 50 mm. And you have to move this tool up to 40 mm. So you can see in a next block, that is N20 G01 Z40. Up to 40 mm you have to move this tool to machine the diameter X50. Next is N25 G01 X80. So move the tool to X80 for next diameter. You have to move the tool up to 20 mm. Means from reference point it is 40 plus 20, means it is up to Z minus 60. So in the next block that is mentioned, N30 G01 Z minus 60. After machining this 80 mm diameter, you have to move the tool, that is N35 G01 X100, that is 100 mm diameter, that is the third step. And you have to move the tool from reference point up to 40 plus 20 plus 40 means minus 100, Z minus 100. So you can see N40 G01 Z minus 100, that is mentioned here. So move the tool up to Z minus 100 from reference point. Then N45 G00 X120. So N20, and N50 is G00 Z10. G00 means it is rapid movement of the tool. So all the machining operations are completed. Now move the tool to the tool change position, that is X120 and Z10. Then N55, that is M05 means the spindle stop. M05 it is given for spindle stop. Then N60 it is M30 means program stop and reset to start. So this is a program for this workpiece that is given. So it is very simple program. Now one more, that is including the taper turning operation, that is included here. So for this, so reference point it is selected, you can see here 00 point, and diameters of each step it is given. So diameter 25, diameter 40 and diameter 60, and the point that is given P1, P2, P3, P4, and the length of that diameters it is given. And then Z plus axis it is shown. So on a right hand side of the reference point, Z is plus. On the left hand side of the reference point, that is horizontal axis, that is Z is minus. Above reference point, X is positive, and below reference point, X is negative. So the first block, that is N1. Another some changes are there, simple changes are there. So N1, that is T01, T01, that is a tool number. Then N2 G97 S500, the spindle speed it is given. M03 means the spindle it is rotating in a clockwise direction. Then N3 it is G42, G42 G00 X0Z0, X0Z0 it is a reference point it is given. Then N4, so in some blocks the direct coordinates are given for making the diameter. So in a first example, we have seen the step-by-step procedure. But in these examples, we can see it is a direct block is given to complete the machining operation. So N4 G01, X25 G95 F03. So G95 means it is a feed rate, it is given in mm per revolution. So X25. So you can see here diameter 25, and it is up to 7.5. It is Z minus 7.5, that is indicated in a next block. You can see here N5 G01 Z minus 7.5 means diameter 25 it is completed. So to make diameter 25 up to point P1, so this block that is given. Then the next block, that is N6, that is G01 X40 Z minus 15. So this is a taper turning operation. You have to move the tool from P1 to P2 to make the taper turning operation. So initially the tool it is at P1. Now you have to move the tool to the point P2 to make the taper. So you have to give the coordinate of the point P2. So X N6 G01 X40. X40 means diameter 40. So coordinate of P2 it is X40, and Y it is 25. Sorry, Z it is minus 25. Minus 15 it is given. You can see in a diagram minus 15. So the block it is given N6 G01 X40 Z minus 15. So move the tool from point P1, that is diameter 25, to point P2, that is diameter 40, to make the taper up to Z minus 15. Then next is N7 G01 Z minus 25. So you can see Z minus 25. So that's minus 25. So the length at P3 you can see here it is 25. So move the tool from P2 to P3 to make the diameter 40 up to the length of 25. So for the length of, you can see here for 10 mm, P2 to P3 it is 10 mm, but you have to give the coordinate of Z from the reference point. So for that Z minus 25 it is given. Then N8, that is G01 X60 Z minus 35. So you can see the diameter X60, that is P4, and the length is 35. From the reference point it is given. So the block it is given G01 X60 Z minus 35. And the last block, that is N9 G40 G00 X200 Z100. X200 and Z100 means it is a tool change position. So go to the, after completing operation, go to the tool change position. So that is the examples on a CNC programming on a lathe, CNC lathe. Thank you.